Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. I'm Delilah Rose, coming with your daily reading for Tuesday, June 28th, 2022. We're going to jump right into this. I'm going to be using my Light Seers deck, and I will do each individual sign in this recording. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button. It really does help me with my algorithm and help me grow my channel. So let's just get started here. We are going to start right at the top with Aries. So Aries through Pisces, beginning with Aries. What does Aries need to know for June 28th, 2022, Tuesday? Aries. Aries, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So we're thinking about money and being in control of our wallets here. This has a feminine feeling. So making sure that we are giving and taking. I think for you, you are always thinking about others, and that affects how you use your money. So we want to be in charge of our money. We, of course, we want to have compassion and give, but we also want to limit people abusing our generosity. You have Take My Hand here. So I love this because I just talk about in partnership or giving and receiving, and we do have Take My Hand. So I think that you are trying to grow maybe a business or some type of partnership that allows, well, that allows, but you have the opportunity for financial growth. So maybe you're in a relationship with someone and they contribute, or someone's getting a job. I think this is going to allow you to be in partnership with someone, but maintaining control of the pentacle of the money situation. Um, so also what we want to do is, maybe you're the better budgeter is what I'm being guided to tell you. So even if you're in a partnership and you're trading business with money, I think you want to, you're the one, you are the one who wants to hold the coin. So just be on top of that, because this could be an offset, an off balance in our partnerships and our dealings with people in terms of our financial. That is for you, Aries. Let's get into this Taurus. Taurus, what does Taurus need to know for Tuesday, June 28th, 2022? We have the Chariot. So something is picking up steam, right? Chariot is about news, it's about being in control also. So something is picking up steam, and you want to be this guy. You want to be the one leading the horses, right? We want to be the one in balance of our light and dark. Maybe you're looking to hear from something and you're trying to push the speed of when you're hearing back. I would be careful with that. You know, things are timed when they're supposed to happen. Sometimes it's not the time to push, it's the time to write it out and to write out our emotions while we're waiting for some news here. You have training. I think this is something you need to learn. I think this is something you need to learn is some patience here um, during this time. Things are going to come out. You know, the Chariots here is the winner. He is a victory card. I think things are going to work out in your favor, but the time is to wait, stop, listen, train, and have some patience. And you know, things will come to fruition when you wait. News is coming. Positive news is coming. Just give it a little bit of time. Let's move on to our Geminis. What does Gemini need to know for June 28th, 2022? Let's get into these cards here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So, Gemini, you just want to be happy. You want to have a happy, contented life. And this is probably something you're really focused on. You're hypersensitive to this for some reason, right? Maybe you want to be the one who settles the family, who provides. Maybe this is just your greatest wish is to be in a relationship and have a family and be settled. But this is on your radar today. This is what's guiding your emotions today. We have knowledge here, right? when I see this card, now this is my deck. I created this deck. This is called Intuition's Pass. So for me, I'm very connected to this deck. And when I see knowledge, and I chose elephants for this because elephants never forget. And I think that we need to maybe look back into our past um, for knowledge in relation to what it is we're trying to accomplish with our family, right? Maybe there's some past lessons we need to revisit. Maybe there's some people we need to revisit. But taking a magnifying glass to the lessons and the things we've been through in our past is going to guide us to our happily ever after in terms of what we want to accomplish for our families. And our, pentacles are grounded, pentacles are stability. So maybe we need to look in our past and see why we still don't feel stable and what it is we need to do to make us stable. And that is for you, Gemini. Moving forward, we're going to get into Cancer. And what does Cancer need to know for Tuesday, June 28th, 2022? What does Cancer need to know? Cancer, you have the Fool card. I'm not going to read reversals. Cancer, I think that your faith is being tested. I don't need to do reversals to understand what Spirit is guiding me to say. I think you need to have faith. I think that faith is something you're struggling with at this time. Like there's a lot of trust issues. I don't know if you're going through a crisis, a spiritual crisis. I don't even think you trust yourself. I don't think you're having a lot of faith in your own ability at this time. You're being ruled by this emotion here. You also have the Emperor card, right? The Emperor speaks of control. And I think that we need to understand that faith and control are two different things. And much like I think it was for Taurus, you're in the same position here. You cannot control the outcome at this time. You want to, but you cannot control the outcome at this time because you need to have faith. And for you, this is something big. There's two major arcana cards out here. This is something very big for you. Your emotions are running high over this today. And I think once you understand or even listen to this reading, we get to, you know, be aware and be ready for it. So you cannot control the outcome. It's time to have a little faith and get yourself a piece of crystal here because they really want me to focus on this amethyst they're holding. So a piece of fluorite or a piece of amethyst or wearing the color purple, I think that's going to invite some faith for you. It's going to invite spirit to come in and give you some guidance and maybe give you the strength you need to be patient. I mixed two decks here. I mixed my deck with a major arcana deck, and then we have the light seers deck here on my right side. So moving forward to Leo, what does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know for Tuesday, June 28th, 2022? Tower. Lots of changes. Leo, I love your spunk and I love your tenacity and I love your energy. But I think you're going through some tough things. You also, I feel, are a stagnant creature. I think you like routine. I think that things change and I think you need to go with the flow. Tower moments are necessary because they give us a new beginning. And I think this is for you. I think this is a new beginning for you. It's not the end, it's a new beginning, and change is necessary. I'm being guided to say change is necessary. Here you have the star card. So, energy is running high for you. I think that you are trying to manifest something, and I think you're going to have a wish fulfillment. Now, will you hit $1 million? Maybe one of you will. But I think that this is made a wish on a smaller scale. It's the beginning of receiving your wishes. Um, and I think it's through things changing for you. And it's a positive thing, this change that is about to happen. That is for you, Leo. Moving forward to Virgo. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know for Tuesday, June 28th? What does Virgo need to know? We have Judgment. We're having a lot of major arcana cards come out. Leo just had one. Virgo, you're having judgment. So you're going through a transformative phase in your life. And I think that has to do with a lot of healing you're doing. And maybe you are putting in a lot of spiritual work, and it's going to transform you. So maybe today you have a little bit more faith, or maybe today you feel a little bit more grounded because you're doing the meditation, you're doing the candles, the praying, whatever it is your belief system, and you're putting in some work, and it's going to be transformational. You have lost innocence. Now, this is, again, this is my deck, Intuition's Past. And when I see this, this is pains of the past. So that work you're doing to heal, this is a child abuse card. Um, whatever you're doing to heal that inner child, whatever change you're trying to create to move on from this abuse, it's working. It's working. And maybe you see just a little shift in your energy. And I think that's lovely. I think that's lovely for you, Virgo. Let's see. Moving on to Libra. Libra, what does Libra need to know for Tuesday, June 28th? Libra, Libra, Libra. So working hard and teamwork makes the dream work for you. This is depicted as a family unit. So maybe you are working towards a goal with relatives or with people whom you are close with, have close ties with. So maybe friendships. It could be a business partnership, but working hard uh, towards a common goal is at the forefront. You have trapped, and I love this. And I love this because this is an energy of you feeling trapped and limited by your finances. I think that maybe things will loosen up for you. I know that's counterintuitive because of what's going on in the economy, but something's going to give. Something's got to give, and it's going to give, and it's going to be a positive because you guys are going to come together to work towards not feeling so trapped. So maybe that's a new business venture. Maybe it's just a new project or idea that allows you to release yourself from this feeling. I like that. I like that a lot. Moving forward to Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know for Tuesday, June 28th? Thinking a lot about the past, right? We can't go backwards. We can't go back to childhood. We can't fix what was broken, right? We don't want to spend too much time in the past and that nostalgic, that yearning for something that maybe wasn't even real. We need to move forward because this is the trap. Other people don't impose the trap on you. You impose the trap in your mind, the trap in your emotions. You are trapping yourself. So we want to move forward. We're thinking about nostalgia, we're thinking about things, and you know, it has its place, just don't stay there. Draw from the well, right? You're going to have to move on. You're going to have to find the strength to push past whatever this past heartache or pain is, or this emotional bond, whether it's a relationship or issues with your family. We have to find it strength in ourselves to move forward, and that is the advice for you, Scorpio. Yeah, it's a lot of us are unfortunately dealing with memories of the past and not so nice memories. Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know for Tuesday? Moving on, looking to bigger and brighter horizons, and maybe that means leaving somebody behind, and that's okay. We can't take everything with us. Sometimes people hold us back, and we need to release because you want to travel, you want to move forward, you want to live your life on your terms, and that is what you're thinking about. That's what you're thinking about, Sagittarius. And you have the devil card. The devil is your anxiety, or the devil is that person holding you back, saying that you can't do it, planting those seeds of doubt in your mind. Work through that anxiety and that self-doubt. That is for you, Sagittarius. Moving forward to Capricorn. Capricorn, let's see here. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know for this Tuesday, June 28th? Capricorn. We have the Hermit card, right? Taking time to find the answers within, having some alone time. If you're in a relationship and you don't get alone time, if you have children, if you're working, there's a lot of things that take away from us having that commune time with ourselves. Many of us need that inner dialogue. It helps to ground us, it helps to figure things out, it helps us to get closer with our spirituality, our faith, and this is the time you need a timeout. Right, because again, you're dealing with some heavy stuff here. We do have the strength card, and the strength card speaks to mental strength, right? That inner strength that we have. And you need time to figure that out. What is that inner strength? How can you tap into that? Get mental clarity to be able to get past whatever issues you're having. That is for you, Capricorn. Let's move forward to our Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know for Tuesday, June 28th? Yeah, moving on. Moving on from heartache and betrayal and mental distress, because swords are air, there are mental. But 10 is completion. You're completing a tough cycle, one that was mentally taxing, moving forward, right? Sometimes into the unknown. I like that there's no depiction here. It's just leaving something that was horrific to the unknown and trusting that you're going to be okay. You have the justice card, which dictates things are going to be fine. Let's just end this because 10 of swords also speaks to betrayal, by the way. So being stabbed in the back on a traditional card. So moving forward from this betrayal, moving forward from this angst, it's a completion card. It's positive. You have justice. So when I see the justice card, I think this is karma, and maybe you'll get to witness karma, and karma will be on your side. Sorry, I had a call and interrupted the video, but last but not least, we're going to get into our Pisces. And let's see here. What does Pisces need to know for Tuesday, June 28th, 2022? Right away, I had to pick up the cards because I felt drawn to pick up the cards. So, Pisces, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is you moving forward, but at a steady, slow pace. He's not riding the horse. He has his pentacles behind him. His pentacles are going to be there, but it's a slow chase. It's a slow climb to the top. Um, and it's okay to take your time. And so don't feel so rushed. I think maybe this Tuesday, the energy is high in where you're going to feel rushed about something. And Spirit is telling you, don't rush, move forward at a slow pace, and chase that dream. Sometimes the most successful businesses or the most successful careers start slow, slow and steady, slow build for you. I think that you are anxious to get things started. I think you want it now. Um, but again, we want to maintain something. We don't want to go to a high trajectory and then drop. You want a slow climb and then you want to level off. I don't know why I had to give you that analogy. You have the world card. So something is, listen, the world is yours, right? It is your oyster. It is something that you're going to achieve. But again, I have this inkling to tell you, like, take a look at your best successes. Did they happen rapidly, or did you have to get there? Did you have to take the hard, windy road? There are lessons in that long distance ride, right? So we want, because we can always rely back on that information that we learned. And so this is the advice. Things are going to happen. Things are going to happen for you in a big way. It's just going to be a slow climb up. And that is you for Tuesday, June 28th. I am Delilah Rose. This is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. And I'll see you next time.